Alright guys, KILLAMCKILLCAM here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Killzone Shadowfall Elite Campaign. This is Chapter 6, Part 3. And basically, what I'm doing now is I'm going to make my way through the slums, and I need to get to the container yard. I need to hop a ride on a container so that I can make it past the wall and back into Becca City. And I'm going to do that with the help of Echo. So basically what we have here is some guy wanting to commit suicide. Usually I just run right past him and continue on with the mission, but seeing how I'm recording this, and I just wanted to see what he would do. Now, if you walk over there, you can hit the O button to intervene. I've done that before. I've saved his life so many times, and he just won't listen. Must be tough living in the slums over in Helgas. They should really consider moving to Becca City. Damn, you're just gonna watch and not do anything? Take a nap. So you just make your way through here. It's a little confusing if you've never done it before. Basically, just try to follow that orange circle. Go through this door. You see I use my tactical echo. And there's going to be an enemy right here that a lot of times people will just look past and not even notice. I'm going to use Echo to snipe him. I'm going to use Echo to snipe him.
Release the crane maglock and you'll be able to shoot the entire box loose. Or just mark it and I'll take the shot. Target killed.
And I'm going to use Echo to snipe this container. And that container is going to kill 3 enemies at once. So one of the pointers that I give a lot for this elite campaign is, you know, shoot these enemies from range. In this chapter 6, you have Echo helping you. Anybody that you spot, she will snipe. And I know it's funner to shoot these guys yourself, you know, to run right out and get in a huge gunfight. And, you know, that's a lot of action and a lot of fun. But if you're really wanting to achieve that like a boss trophy and complete the elite mode campaign, you're going to want to be as careful as possible. And if you've seen this whole entire series, you've noticed me moving very slowly through the map, moving very slowly through the chapter, using my tactical echo, and picking up ammo boxes is very important. You know, picking up one ammo box, and there's an adrenaline pack if you need one. Picking up or not picking up an ammo box could mean life or death in some situations. You know, if you run by one ammo box and you don't pick it up and you get into a bad situation and you're running out of ammo, well, you're gonna be dead before you know it. And in this chapter 6, you don't have an owl. Remember, you don't have an owl. So the adrenaline packs that you see, and you pick them up, and if you ever get a red screen and you're on the verge of death, you're going to want to hit over left on your D-pad, and that's going to activate the adrenaline. Now here is going to be one of those walking turrets. They're extremely deadly. They have a high caliber bullet that shoots very quickly, and I just shot at him to get his attention. I want him to chase me, and I want to stay away from those exploding barrels that he's going to be shooting to try to kill you. So I'm going to get across here as fast as possible, and I'm going to try to zigzag so that he can't shoot me. And I'm going to want to stay clear of any exploding barrels. And you're going to use your EMP grenade to stop him in his tracks right underneath that container. Mark that container, Echo will shoot it, and it will fall and kill that turret. That's going to be the easiest way to get rid of that turret gun. There's another ammo box. I pick it up because otherwise you're going to have to use your EMP grenades. There's several of them laying around. I don't know how many of them you would have to throw at that guy so that you could shoot him enough times to kill him. You know, I imagine that it would be very hard to kill with just a gun. Not to mention all of the bullets that you're going to lose doing so. So that's the easiest way to get rid of that guy. Right here, there's going to be 4 enemies waiting for you on the other side of the door. I know they're in there, so I run away. 2 of them are the ones with riot shields and shotguns. Those guys are a little difficult to kill, especially if there's 2 of them. So I'll come up here and throw an EMP grenade, and I'll make pretty quick work of all of them. Now I'll have Echo snipe that guy, and I'll get a headshot on this guy. So you see, like I said before, you know, the further away you are from the enemy, the easier they're going to be to shoot and kill. So the next portion of the chapter, you're going to be hitching a ride on a container to try to get over to the wall, and you're going to want to listen to everything Echo is telling you to do, because you're going to have to shoot everything that she spots, and you can't shoot anything unless she spots it for you, because if you go shooting shit that she hasn't spotted, then you're going to have every sniper shooting at you, and there's several of those ground turrets walking around with the high caliber bullets, and they shoot very quickly. You'll die quicker than shit. You know, you won't even get a chance to use your adrenaline.
People like us don't get to make that call.
So if you do exactly as I do, and you do exactly as Echo tells you to do, then this portion of the game will be very easy. Now, the next portion of the game, which will be Chapter 6, Part 4, the last part of the Chapter 6, you know, you'll see, if you've ever played this game, it's a small wave of enemies, of 20 to 30 enemies, and 4 of those walking turrets. Now, if you watch the video and do exactly the way that I do it, then it'll be very easy. A lot of guys I see playing this game are running around trying to kill all the enemies. Well, that's not going to work, especially when you have 4 of those walking turret guns chasing you around. Basically, at the end, Echo is going to hack the air sentries, and you're going to be able to mark those walking turrets, and those air sentries will take out the walking turrets. And it helps out that if you throw EMP grenades at those walking turrets and shoot them also with your gun or your weapon, and you'll see that there's going to be several weapons and several EMP grenades laying around for you to use. You don't have to worry about any of the enemies on the ground unless they make it up to the top platform and they're shooting at you, because as soon as you kill all 4 of the walking turrets, then they're going to fall back and you're going to complete the chapter. Now here I take that guy out, I take the camera out, I take this guy out. See, those 3 objects had a little white diamond that Echo put there to mark them. And you see she's making her way up. She's going to make it to the control room, and she's going to have you snipe this guy here. So I'm just basically waiting for him to stop moving so I can line up the shot and kill him in one shot. She's going to make her way in there, and she's going to get the container in motion.
I'm at the controls. I'm going to send the container over to you.
Now currently I'm on Chapter 8. Last night I made it through Chapter 7, which is an extremely difficult chapter to get through. I did it fairly easy. You know, if you've ever played this campaign, that there's at the end of Chapter 7, when the doctor is in the room below you and you're in a gun battle, that there's a wave of enemies that come, and I think there's at least 50 of them. And for a lot of people, that portion of the chapter is extremely difficult, and I did it very easily. I did it without taking hardly any damage from anybody, and I made it through very quickly. And if you pay attention to my videos, you'll see exactly how I was able to do that. If you're not a subscriber of my videos and you want to see how I did Chapter 7 without dying and how easy it was, hit that subscribe button and you'll get a notification every time I post a video. A lot of my friends said that I would never make it past Chapter 7 the first time I attempted, and I proved those guys wrong. I completed the Elite campaign once with 1 life left, and I'm going to complete it again without dying at all. And if you want to see how I did that, make sure you pay attention to the series, and I will show you how. And you know, if I was doing YouTube for views and subscribers, you know, I would do a Call of Duty or a Battlefield commentary. But I love Killzone Shadowfall. It's my favorite game. And I want to show everybody that the Elite campaign is not impossible. The Like a Boss trophy is not impossible to achieve. I achieved it. It was one of the best trophies I've ever gotten, and I love it. And I want to show you how to get it. And if you want it, just watch this series and I'll show you how to get it. But this video is about to come to an end, and like I said, Chapter 6 Part 4 is up next, and I'll see you guys later.